This video is sponsored by Taylor Brands, your one-stop shop with everything you need to jumpstart your business. First stage is the brainstorming stage. This is where you create your brand. This stage is for everyone who's just starting out and everyone who wish to rebrand themselves and come back to the drawing board. So I would say don't underestimate this stage and don't throw out the notes, because you might find yourself coming back to it more often than you think. Do you know what your business will be about? Who is your target audience? Who are you selling to? Make an avatar of your ideal customer and viewer and find out what they are searching for. Ask yourself questions and write the answers down. What are they looking for? How can you answer their questions? How can you help them? What format would be the best to reach them? Photos, videos, text on the blog? You need to know what your customers like and dislike, where they hang out, what do they buy, what excites them. This will be extremely helpful for you to narrow down their needs and cater to them. Coming up with the brand name. Consider these. How easy is the name to remember? Is it catchy? Is someone else already using it? Because you might like that name a lot and be tempted to use it despite the fact that another brand already uses that name. But don't do it. You cut yourself short right from the beginning. You will always be in a competition with that brand, especially if you are in the same field. Be original and give yourself time to figure out a special and interesting name. Also, consider using your own name as a brand's name. It's a popular practice and often a good move, especially if you're creating a personal brand. I've settled for brand name Stardust Mine Jewelry, but before that I've had two other names. I started with Elven Valley and then I've changed it to the Rosy Fox, and I didn't feel them at all. So don't be afraid to change your brand's name if you don't feel like the current one is the one. Now, what product are you going to sell? What is it? Figuring this out early on will help you with proper branding and packaging and marketing later on. So I guess this stage now is for you to figure out what are you going to make or source and sell. Now that you have the basics, which is name, ideal customer, type of business, and product, it's time to create the branding. In other words, it's time to give your business a look. The look is very important because it creates a feeling of how your customers will perceive your product, your brand, and you as a business owner. So what do you need for your branding? Well, you need logo, fonts, and colors. And these are three most basic things that will complete the look of your brand. You want to be memorable. You want people to see a photo in the Instagram feed and know immediately that's you. Or you want them to go back to you because you've made them feel a certain way and they just want this experience again, especially when they're unboxing something that you made. Design your logo. It's better to keep it simple as it is timeless and much easier to use in branding and branded stationery. Clear and simple logo is also more memorable. However, let your imagination flow and go for what feels right for you. If you love detailed and intricate designs, try it out. You can always simplify later on. Now pick fonts. The best choice is up to 3 fonts for a professional look. On one graphic, it's best to use up to 2 fonts. Once you've picked your fonts, use them consistently as they contribute to the overall look of your brand and are very important. Choose colors for your brand. Best choice is usually 2-3 primary colors and about 4-5 secondary colors. Primary colors will appear everywhere in graphics and create a consistent look for your brand. The secondary colors complement primary colors and can change depending on the season, strategy, and particular mood you're going for. Now you might be wondering where and how you can create your online branding and online presence. Working with a designer can be an investment, which as a startup with a limited budget, you may not be able to make. On the other hand, figuring things out on your own will take a lot of time. But what if I told you there is a platform that can help you get started and do it all? Tailor Brands is a great option for aspiring small business owners and everyone who wants to revamp their brand. It's a world's first AI-driven one-stop shop with everything you need to jumpstart your business. Tailor Brands offers everything you need in one place, whether it's a logo maker, business cards, printed merch, branding package, social media tools, or even domain and website. No coding or specific design skills are necessary. You will be able to create a professional-looking brand in minutes. It's up to you which tools you use, and you can focus on those that you need the most. The site is simple and intuitive to use. You can start your small business now with Tailor Brands for as little as $3.99 a month and focus on what matters most: designing and creating your products. Press the link in the description box to try Tailor Brands for free, and if you like it, you can use my code STARDUST40 for 40% off Tailor Brands. Now, you need your customers to find you. You need to help them. For that, you need social media accounts. This is a mobile phone. You probably have one, and I guarantee your customers, they have one too, and they use it every day. They probably hang out on, let me check, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, probably more. So you need to get out there too, honestly, like right now, yesterday. Even if you don't have a huge following, even if you think that you don't have anything to show, doesn't matter, dude, doesn't matter. Open that account because you will need to build your audience. You will need to have a place to showcase your products whenever you're ready. And the earliest you start it, the better. Honestly, trust me. And don't stress over building the following as soon as possible. That really doesn't matter. What matters is for you to build a beautiful brand and showcase your product. So focus on photography. I got a little bit excited there, didn't I? But anyway, let's backtrack a little bit. So what I wanted to say is open several accounts because you need to test and try what works for you. In the beginning, it will be hard for you to figure out where your customers are. So it's good to open more accounts on different platforms to see where they are and also what works for you best. And now the biggest tip I have. Once you've tested those apps, now try to limit them. Only stay on the several ones that you know you can stay consistent with posting, that you feel comfortable posting on, and that you know you can maintain regular connection with your customers. If you have too many accounts, you'll get lost. Okay, but now you have social media accounts. What do you need next? Strategy. You need a strategy. There's tons of sample strategies available online, so quick Google search should give you some options to start with. Pick how often you want to post. There are different tips out there. Some recommend posting daily, some say you can post less frequently, but keep it regular. I prefer to post several times a week, but not every day. I know which days my audience will be most engaged, so I tend to post on those days the most. For my Instagram, that's Tuesday. For YouTube, Fridays. Plan your content in advance. You can create your own content calendar and plan posts for the next 30 days. This will limit decision fatigue and will help you keep consistency. Engage with your audience, comment and respond to comments, react to stories and reply to messages. Keep learning. Watch videos about social media strategies. There's so many on YouTube. I recommend Vanessa Lau as one of them. On photos and videos, make sure your photos are clear, well lit and product is clearly visible. Avoid clutter in the photo unless you create a flat lay and styled photo. Make it intentional. Each item in the photo or video should make sense and be there for a reason, not taken away from your product. Once you start selling, you need to pack your orders. For that, you can create simple packaging using your branding. Your packaging can consist of these branded items: business cards, thank you note with care instructions and additional info, branded box, tissue paper, string or ribbon, fabric bag, a freebie like a polishing cloth, postal box or envelope, washi tape or regular tape. And of course, you don't need to have everything. The best place to start are usually business cards, simple note with thank you and care instructions, and a branded box. This is honestly absolutely enough for you to get started. Then you can build your stationery according to your own and your customers' needs. Remember that you can complete your branded stationery simply by using the same materials consistently and choosing the same colors. So for example, brown craft paper, white linen bags, a white string, simple things like that. Now tell me, at what stage are you in creating your business? Which aspect would you like to focus more on? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, so make sure you share them with us in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you, Tailor Brands, for partnering with me today. Press the link in the description to check them out, and don't forget to use my code STARDUST40 for 40% off. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!